Hello, hello. It's wow. I need a haircut. Can't get my hair laid down so I can look alfalfa. It doesn't matter. Um, I guess today's Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Cause I had an appointment yesterday at the VA. Hopefully, get some claims going or get my claim going further. Anyway, just want to bring you the shoestring. They're all demanding their food right now. I'm making their lunch or late lunch. I'm late, as you can tell. They're not happy. And then there's Mama. Oh, Mama's gonna come up here. Yeah. Well, anyway, this is where I was coming to show everybody. This is since I'm on a budget. I'm living in, starting to get this, trying to get my VA stuff going, trying to find a way to retrain and rework since I've had this serious shoulder injury and can't really go back to doing what I was doing before because I can't lift. I can't lift 50 pounds with my right arm, and I'm right arm dominant. I can't even lift 25 pounds really consistently. I probably could, but I'm not supposed to. And if I did it like on a day-by-day basis, I'm told I'd just rip my shoulder apart again, and then I would be on my own because if I don't disclose it to them, it's lying about it. Stop, Mama. I can't have. Here, try some of that first. Alright, anyway. Getting back to, since I'm on a budget, I'm kind of living in this transitional housing, trying to get my life back together, and trying to take care of these kitty cats that were born on my porch. They're like my little angels. They're the shoestring assassins. They are something else. But they help my mental health. They give me purpose, and help me just get out of bed on the days that the depression's really bad. But it hasn't been so bad since I've had to take care of these guys. I mean, they constantly find things. They constantly keep you on your toes. That's why this bag is here on the ground. I found out there's a hole. I don't know if it's by design, but there's a hole there, like that goes up into a space between the cabinets, and I guess between the units. I don't know where it goes because I can't get in there because it's just big enough for a kitty cat to fit through. And of course, they found it. And, you can imagine my surprise and my confusion and a little bit of fear when I came home one day and minus 3 kittens running around. At first I thought maybe someone come in and took them, but then I was like, they wouldn't do that without leaving some kind of notice. I thought maybe they got out. Couldn't figure out how they would have got out. All the windows were closed. And just started moving some stuff around, moved the food bag around, and out comes popping a little head from a little hole. So I had to put a bag there to cover it, because there's also a hole over there where you see him trying to get to. There's a hole there too, so that's why I think maybe it's by design. Someone said, it's the little toe plate of the cabinet right there, but it's just a hole in the corner, and it goes into a void space. Same on that side, but I found a little rock right there that fits just perfectly there. I tried to put a can there, but it was a game, and they just spin it and move it, and they got strong enough to knock the can down and roll it out the way and get in there. So found a rock, and so far they haven't been able to move that, and they were not very happy about it. Anyway, back to being on the budget. So since they're kittens, I just get this kitten food, 9 Lives Kitten Pate. And actually this time the Humane Society helped me out. I went down there and just to talk to them and see if there's any resources available, and they actually gave me some food. They gave me that, and they gave me some dry food as well. They gave me some Iams, and then also have some Meow Mix kitten. They didn't give me that. I had that. Someone else helped me with that, or I got it myself. But someone helped me with some side work, But so I know you're impatient, Miss Ivy. See, that's why I call them shoestring assassins. Yep. You're on camera. Your assault's on camera, miss. she doesn't care. She doesn't care. So what I do is I open the can, and since I mix it, makes it go further, I take some of the dry food, mix some wet food with it, but I take it and I push it off and make fourths out of it. There's the other shoestring assassin. Oh, see, he's doesn't like being on camera when he does it. And I just take 1/4 and put it in one bowl, 1/4 and put it in the other bowl, mix it together. Since they're really bonded and they seem to kind of, they won't eat by themselves. So it's usually 2 to a bowl, 2 to a bowl. And I'll mix it up really good. And they usually don't even eat all of it. That's why I've gotten to the point, I know this kind of works. Once they get a little bit bigger, I'll just start giving them, a little bit more, maybe half and half. But at this point, a little bit more than a fourth. I might steal a bit more from the other side. But it seems to do good for my 4 that I have inside that I'm taking care of. So that leaves a little bit left over for some of the outside cats, the outside strays. That, I got one gray tabby that seems to follow me around everywhere. He's really friendly with my mama cat. So, got to take care of him. I would let him in, but these cats, my kittens aren't vaccinated yet all the way. And I don't have more flea treatment. I already went through the flea treatment I had. Oh, I got you down there. You're back, Miss Ivy. Alright, well, I'm going to go and make this food because they are getting demanding. This is about as patient as they get. But anyway, that's what I do. I just, like I said, put it in force. I mix the food together. I mix it way better than this, but I mix it till it's really good and blended. I didn't know what I was doing when I first got cats. And, when they first started eating solid, I made gruel. And then I just kind of mixed them together thinking, it was, I don't know. Yeah, I only had 1 can of food at the time, and I wanted to make it go further, and I had 7 kittens, before I rehomed 4 of them. And I think I just kind of got them where they're used to it. So I could put dry food down during the day, like after their breakfast, like in between the evening now and breakfast, and they'll eat on dry food fine. But if it comes around evening time like this, if I was to put just dry food down, I get protests like you're hearing. So I think I may have made this own monster. They're in charge anyway, as you see. I'm not surprised you ain't hearing them crash around yet in the background. Only because they keep coming over here. But, yeah, there they go. Anyway, that's what I do for now. But, I'm going to make this food so I can get them fed, and then I guess hope everybody has a great rest of their Tuesday. All right.